Hey guys, it's Dolly here with Goldthread. 2018 has been a year of surprises for us. We covered the reggae scene in Shanghai and watched a man master the art of balancing on bamboo in the middle of a lake. Let's take a look back at some of the most creative and talented people we met this year, from dancers to artists and more. This Beijing Dance crew, 36 Chamber, surprised us all with how much they knew about hip-hop, Black American history, and how racial injustice in America contributed to the creation of the crew's passion, breakdancing. "36 Chamber is one of the original b-boy dance crews of Beijing. They blend their passion with their culture, combining hip-hop and kung fu to create a unique style of dancing.
36 Chamber 是来自一部电影，就是36 Chamber of 少林，就是少林36房。当时这部电影也是给了我们很大的启发。可能一个普通人想进少林寺，然后从第一房一直到最后36房，然后每一房都磨练自己，最后到达一个顶峰。
等到你真的，你每一样都能练精了以后，你自然就学会了武功。其实我觉得这个跟舞蹈是非常相似的。
Growing up with hip-hop was one of the biggest influences for them.
在我初中的时候，那个时候我最喜欢的音乐就是 rap，90年代的 rap， 最有名的 Tupac、Biggie、A Tribe Called Quest。
我们可能会去多了解这些东西，去多一点，会去深刨一些历史什么的。然后，因为这些东西对一个 B-boy 来说很重要的。
武术和 breaking、B-boy 还有 hip hop 很有关联。我觉得其实当时70年代是看我们武术的东西，这样让他们来模仿我们的这个动作。
Hip hop 是一个艺术，武术同样也是一个艺术形式。Hip hop 的出现是因为中国的文化影响了，无论是 Bruce Lee 还是少林，还是邵氏电影，还是36 Chamber， 他们是在用美国街头的艺术形式在表达一种精神。
36 Chamber had their biggest break yet in 2017, after a talent scout saw one of their battles and invited them to attend a TV show that was like Beijing's best dance crew.
我觉得就是说中国的街舞发展越来越好，包括 hip hop 什么的，但是还是不能忘了根源上的东西。
早期那些黑人住在曼哈顿，但是因为政府要把曼哈顿改成一个金融区，所以所有的黑人被赶到了 Bronx。那是一种非常对黑人非常大的冲击，所以有更多的黑人无论是在民生还是在人性层面都遭到了不公平的待遇。
36 Chamber's understanding of the history of hip-hop has shaped the way they see its development in China, especially in light of the government's recent censorship of controversial hip-hop content.
他们是在那样一种社会层面产生出他们的一种泄愤。可是你生活在中国，有吃有喝，你真实经历可能就是柴米油盐酱醋茶。不知道你在宣泄什么，你知道我的意思吗？
而且本身我们就是中国人，希望就是说能把自己中国的这些东西和我们喜欢的这个文化能融合到一起，然后发扬光大。
我们说的全部都是大街小巷老百姓的事情，还有我们自身每一天要面对的事情，要处理的问题。这个叫做 hip hop， 这个叫做北京的 hip hop。
There was a lot we had to leave on the cutting room floor, but one thing that really amused me is how most of this dance crew discovered hip-hop and b-boying the old school way, through VHS tapes. This DJ from the mega city of Chongqing gets local Chinese aunties and uncles moving by playing their favorite songs in their favorite old ballroom.
一个舞厅的话，你要是音乐没有把握住的话，是很难留住客人的。 对熟悉的音乐，他有一种那个亲切感。你要是放他不熟悉的音乐、不喜欢的音乐。
Xiong Wei is a DJ at the Xiaoman Dance Hall, a famous club in the southwestern city of Chongqing. Clubs like these used to be big in the 90s and early 2000s, but dancehall culture is in sharp decline today due to rising costs and competition. Each day, Xiong Wei travels to Chongqing from the outskirts of the city to play the top hits for the club's most loyal members.
都有这么10几20个固定，他每天都来。说我的音乐和其他人的音乐相比的话，好像他们更喜欢。每天都有这样，反正我当班那一天呢，他们就来；我不当班的时候，他们就不来。第一次进舞厅的时候，大概是20来岁左右吧。因为当时除了工作之外业余生活的话比较单调。当时刚好搞这个改革开放嘛，跳舞作为一个新兴的娱乐项目，可能一共还有20来家吧。生活的那个提高娱乐的方式越来越多。跳舞不像以前那样，有一句话叫与时俱进嘛。要是不那个的话，始终会被淘汰的。
Despite the declining popularity, this dance hall maintains a loyal fan base, running 3 shifts a day, in the morning, the afternoon, and at night. The Xiaoman Dance Hall can see up to 800 visitors a day.
现在这个小满舞厅在全重庆市所有的同档次、同规格的那个舞厅当中还没有哪一家敢和小满相比。就是舞厅那个行业当中还是算比较有名气的。
We had a lot of fun putting this piece together, especially going through all the footage of the uncles swaying their hips and smoking to the rhythm of the music. Last but not least, one of the most surprising artistic encounters we had this year was Jado, a Shanghainese musician bringing reggae to China. Shanghai, a city where you would not expect to find reggae music. But in the underground scene, the traditionally Jamaican sound is taking root. Jado is an artist who has led the reggae movement in China for a new generation of music lovers.
第一次听雷鬼音乐大概是在我大学的时候，有一首歌就 Mr. Lova Lova， 就 Shaggy 的一首，然后慢慢的往里边挖。
And J-Star, Jado's producer from the UK, has witnessed the artist and reggae's growth in China.
So Jado he's got a great flow like a traditional Jamaican MC, and he's got his own unique flavor to it. He's from here, that's the Shanghai flavor.
问了自己有没有想获得自由，无数次的找着借口，也不愿抬头。生命中有许多路口，非要笔直走，是个阴谋，让你乱了节奏。
But reggae's influence on Chinese artists is not new. The Chinese-Jamaican connection started back in the mid-19th century, when Chinese coolies and laborers ended up in the British West Indies for work. Some stayed and came to influence the future of Jamaican music.
There were recording artists and producers like Byron Li with Chinese descent. It was quite interesting to look at this connection.
Byron Li, born in Jamaica in 1935, was a Jamaican Chinese musician and producer who blended ska, reggae, calypso, and soca into his music, forming one of the most popular Jamaican bands of that era, Byron Li and the Dragonaires. At the height of the band's career, their track, Jamaica Jump Up, is featured in the Bond film, Dr. No. Byron Li went on to produce and record music for other Jamaican and Chinese artists, including this rock-steady rendition of a Taiwanese classic sung by Stephen Chen. Centuries after the end of the coolie trade, the island's influence on Chinese artists can still be heard through reggae musicians like Jado.
也许在上海这个城市并不是特别适合 reggae， 但是又特别应该做 reggae 活动，因为我们可以在很多时候找到自我，在各种文化里面。
Today, Chinese reggae takes a new form, like in Jado's latest track, Champion Lover, about chasing love in modern Shanghai, showcasing the everlasting influence of Jamaican rhythms on global culture.
Do you understand? 上海夜楼旁，他们都想子弹，不知该怎么办，会让我看不惯。当我第一次见到你，心就扑通扑通，害怕自己在扑通的这种感觉弄不懂。靠近靠近，为了彼此能够互动，留了电话号码，潦草无法入梦。
Brand new version, J-Star Production, Warrior, you better know.
感情中的想法总是太年轻，不到1年时。
Researching the links between Jamaica and China led us down a rabbit hole of reggae history and the discovery of legendary Chinese Jamaican musicians like Ikong and Clive Chin. So, going into 2019, what types of artists and musicians would you like to see more of? Who do you want to hear from on this side of the world? Comment below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Goldthread for another year of eye-opening stories. La 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 la.